Welcome guys, this is Ola from Stop Me O channel. This is a reaction to the latest The Last of Us Part 2 trailer. It literally dropped like 15 minutes ago. This is a spoiler-free reaction. So, I haven't read any spoilers, haven't read any leaks. To be honest, I'm a bit heartbroken over the whole leak thing. I know there's been so many rumors going around. Some people claim that it was the Naughty Dog employees that were mistreated at the company, that they leaked the gameplay, the whole story basically. Then it turned out that it wasn't actually them, that it was some sort of a faulty mechanism in the older version of the machine, so the hackers practically got to it and then leaked it. I think there's like 2 hours of gameplay. You can find it, I think, still, even though they've been trying to take it down. I haven't watched anything, haven't read anything. I was lucky enough to actually avoid all these spoilers, and I don't want to know. I played the entire The Last of Us game. I'm actually replaying it right now as we're speaking. This is one of the best games I have ever played, and sometimes I am a sucker for a good old spoiler, but not today.
Not today.
I don't want to know because, well, this game means so much to me. This was one of the best stories I have ever, played, but also like in terms of any other stories, like film stories or like book stories. It's so powerful, so emotional, and I think this is one of the best games ever. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I heard some things, but not too much. From what I've been told, and I don't think that's a spoiler, some people claim that the game was sort of too involved in representation, like minorities representation. We know that Ellie has a girlfriend based on what we've already seen in the trailers. Yeah, this was known for a while. Like, this was known back in the days when we played the DLC, Left Behind DLC. So it's nothing new. They didn't come up with this to be politically correct or anything. I know that there's a lot of people out there who really don't like representation somehow, and this is something that I could talk about for hours, but I don't want to make this a negative space comments wise, so I'm not going to share my opinion. I think what I want to say is, though, I don't really mind representation in games, and I don't know if the game goes a bit liberal or even sort of left. I wouldn't really mind that. Depends on how it's going to be developed, depends on the story, and people are furious. People say that the story sucks, or that that's not a good story, and they're really disappointed. But to me, it's really hard to say unless you've played it. Like, you have to play it. Sometimes there are movies or books, and if you sort of try to sum up the plot, it won't sound great, but if you read it, if you play it, then it will be a whole different thing. So my god, I've been talking for like 3 minutes now. I'm really sorry. We're gonna get to the trailer. I'm really excited about the trailer, but this is what I basically needed to say. So I'm going to record The Last of Us Part 2 when it's out, 19th of June, and this will be a blind flu because I know nothing and I don't want to know anything. See, now I'm thinking that there will be someone who will ruin it in the comments for me, just because I said so. Neil Druckmann posted this video, and I feel so sorry for the team that they have to go through this, because, well, it's not the team's fault that happened. The entire team, so many people out there, everyone worked really hard for years, and it's just not their fault. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to assume that it will be a great game, regardless of the leaks and regardless of the spoilers. We're gonna play it, we're gonna find out. Now on to the trailer. This is really exciting actually, because this is an official story trailer. Let's jump right into it.
I know you wish things were different.
Oh no. Shit.
I wish things were different. Ellie! But they ain't.
Oh shit. We're going to see young Ellie again. Oh.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh crap.
To do this
So I
smart,
think Dean...
we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
I want what you want. but not at any cost.
Wait, that wasn't Dina, right?
I really
That
hope you
girl.
make it.
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
We could have killed you. Maybe you should have.
Well, that's dark. Oh shit. Wow, this was this was a great trailer. I don't think we know more than we did before. I don't know. I feel awkward discussing this because so many of you read the leaks and so many of you know what's going to happen. So it's really hard for me to speculate and still guess if I could like Google that and know in like 2 minutes. I'm still gonna try and repeat what I've already said. I think it's pretty clear based on the trailers thus far that Dina will die by some sort of an organization, some sort of group. I actually did hear something about this, but it's supposed to be a spoiler-free reaction. I didn't read about Dina's death, like that's my guess based on all these trailers. This is what I read. I still think that she will die. I still think that Ellie will be after revenge. It seems like Joe, at least up to a certain point, will accompany her, even though there was this moment in the trailer when Ellie sort of left Joe behind. I'm not certain if this was like a temporary catch you in a second type of a leaving situation, or did she actually leave him behind and went after the organization. But that particular scene that I'm talking about reminded me so much of the final scene of The Last of Us, the final scene when Ellie confronted Joel about the whole Firefly situation, the whole vaccine situation, and damn, that game is really up to date these days with the epidemic. Anyway, yeah, I really think that I hope so, that we'll get some sort of a confrontation between Ellie and Joel when it comes to that final moment, unless Ellie already knew back then that Joel sort of saved her and there was a chance of trying to find the vaccine, but well, he let it go because he wanted to save her and he didn't really care about the possible outcome of that search. Another thing is like, would they actually find the cure? Would they actually find the vaccine? And you know, an innocent person could have been sort of sacrificed for nothing. So I'm with Joe on that one. I'm just getting worried because people seem to be upset, and there's a couple of things that could have upset the viewers, the gamers. Well, Ellie's death, Joel's death. This is something that really worries me. I really don't want Joel to die. Obviously, the what people would call forced representation, so like minorities or like too liberal of an approach. I heard that they were working with this one woman, can't remember her name, but apparently she's like a feminist. So I've noticed that among gamers who are mostly guys, all these political subjects, when they get too liberal, they're just not on board with that. I think it takes some getting used to. Obviously, I don't really know what I'm talking about because like I haven't really read the leaks. This feels sort of pointless, but I don't know, it just feels like they gave that game all that they had. I really don't want to comment on the whole situation at the Naughty Dog studio, considering the fact that we don't really know. Unless you've worked there, then you wouldn't know. I heard some employees were sort of bullied or they were used up to a point when they had to recover for months. I don't know if this is true. I know that there's a game that's coming, and I know that you can't really separate the creation and the creator at this point. Until we know more, if we ever know more, I'm giving them the benefit of a doubt, and I will be playing that game with an open mind. I'll try to enjoy it. I don't know, like, if it sucks, then it sucks. If it sucks, then I'll join all the rest of you, everyone who's so bitter right now. In what, a month and a half? Yeah, I recorded some more prediction videos on my channel, so I really don't want to repeat myself. You can check them out. I'm going to leave the links down in the comments. I think the best part about that trailer is the fact that we now know that we'll see young Ellie, so we'll see Joel and Ellie, possibly her taking guitar lessons from him. That's something that I'm most excited about. We were all expecting to see grown-up Ellie, and we'll get to see young Ellie. That's something to look forward to, and that's fantastic. That's all that I really wanted to say. Until The Last of Us Part 2 is out, I'm playing Witcher 3 on my channel, planning some Witcher 3 videos and stuff, so make sure to stay tuned, join the game. Thank you so much for watching. Do drop a like, it does help a lot. Thanks so much guys, stay safe. This was Ola from Stop Me All channel.